3 walk-offs in the last homestand as the Astros were able to pull off a little ninth-inning magic. And tonight they will face the closer for the White Sox, Joakim Soria.
Soria's got some of his velocity back, and the changeup has been a good pitch for him over the years. So with the added velocity, it makes that changeup a little bit better. But averaging 92 to 94 on that fastball, the curveball, slider, and the split.
He will face a pinch hitter to start this inning. Tony Kemp will hit for Max Stassi. Marwin Gonzalez has grabbed the bat. He's on deck as well to hit for Jake Marisnick as Soria delivers a strike. Kemp with his 20th career pinch hitting appearance, 4 for 19 so far, batting .301 on the year. And facing Soria for the first time. Soria, the most rested of these White Sox relievers. The closer hasn't had a chance to save many games as they've lost 5 out of 7. And their 2 wins were a 5-run win and an extra inning win. Foul at the plate. Kemp down on the count 1-2. Hummer, as mentioned, though, he has the newfound velocity to go with that changeup, and a scoreless streak going right now of 15 straight. And has converted 8 saves during that stretch. 15 in the 3rd inning scoreless. Kemp does not chase the fastball up. It's 2-2.
Good job laying off that. And we've talked about it a lot throughout the course of the season. Sometimes that high fastball is for effect. Typically, you back up a pitch up in the zone with something down.
Soria has the highest chase percentage of any of the relievers for the White Sox. No chase there, and the count's full on Kemp. Seen Tony steal some bags this year at the AAA level and also up here at the big league level, so a walk will mean Soria could be very concerned with him at first. Outside, ball 4. Kemp draws the walk. 8th walk issued by White Sox pitching tonight.
Eventually, one of those walks is going to come around to score, you would hope.
Marwin has faced Soria 5 times in his career, still looking for his first hit against this reliever. Marwin will pinch hit for Jake Marisnick. Strike is called. Marwin with all his home runs on the season as a left-handed hitter. Gonzalez down the count 0-2. Marwin's been playing a lot of shortstop with Carlos Correa on the DL. Coming off a 2 for 21 road trip, Marwin would love to get that turned around in the first game of a long homestand right here. There's a little looper base hit. Kemp's going to go first to third. Garcia has no play. Astros in business. Runners on the corners. Nobody out.
Attaboy, Marwin. That's a split that stayed in the zone for Marwin. It is off the end of the bat, did break the bat, but it's going to go down a hero because he's on base, and that tying run is now at third. Great hustle by Tony Kemp. He is definitely giving you an idea that he is a valuable resource for A.J. Hinch, whether he's in the lineup or coming off the bench. Puts together a great at-bat. And anytime that leadoff man gets on in a tight ball game, it frustrates that closer.
Springer, first pitch, swinging, fouls one back. The White Sox are deep in the middle of the infield, so a ground ball towards the middle, they will concede the tying run in this game. With the attempt to try and turn two, the corners will come home on a ground ball. With a base hit on an 0-2 pitch, putting the tying run on third and the winning run on first.
Baseball, I've talked about it a lot, can be a game of redemption, and George has an opportunity right here to leave a mark on this game.
Out of the screen, 1-2.
No matter how bad you've been struggling, sometimes getting into these situations where you've got to narrow that focus a little bit can help you out. Knowing that you have an opportunity with one swing of the bat to do some good things in front of the home fans.
George 0 for 4 tonight, retired on a fine play by Anderson his last time up. Now the infield comes in on this 1-2 pitch. They were back in double play depth in the middle, and now everybody in on the infield. Ball into left center field, falling quickly. Engel won't get there. Base hit. Tie game. George Springer ties it at 3. That had to feel as good as any base hit he's had all year, including long home runs.
It's not one he's probably going to go back and watch on a highlight reel, but he knows inside his heart that's a good feeling. It's a great job by Tony Kemp, too, tagging up just in case. Engel is a guy who has a lot of range, and we've seen a lot of smiles from George, but that is a very welcome sight.
Guess who the hitter is now? Mr. Walk-Off himself, Alex Bregman. 2 on, nobody out. Bregman watches one wide.
Yeah, there's no way you're comfortable if you're in that Chicago White Sox dugout.
First run scored against Joakim Soria in his last 16 appearances. Bregman has 3 walk-offs this year, 3 of the 4. And also the last one of 2017, you might remember as well. This guy loves the moment, Alex Bregman.
And I love the fact that he embraces it. As a hitter, you've got to go up there and recognize you've got an opportunity. Embrace those fans cheering behind you.
Walk to Kemp. Marwin a base hit on an 0-2 pitch. Springer a base hit on a 1-2 pitch. Now Bregman with a hitter's count, 2-0.
For a guy who understands the moment and wants the moment, he still does a great job of laying off pitches out of the zone. That's tough to do in some of these high leverage, high intensity type situations where you want to be the hero. Still showing incredible patience.
Foul ball headed out of play.
This is what we are referring to. That was the last one of 2017. Game 5 of that epic roller coaster. And then it was that last homestand off Sergio Romo. Then he got himself a fastball up and in and absolutely obliterated that one into the seats of the Crawford box. Looking to add to that highlight reel.
Slow breaking ball.
Man.
Felt like he was waiting for that for an extra beat. He swung and missed. It's 2-2.
Yeah, Soria averages 78 miles an hour on that slider, but that was a little bit extra taken off that one.
He can go as slow as a 70 average on his curveball too. 22-mile-an-hour difference between his fastball and his slowest breaking ball. Fastball foul back to the screen.
It's kind of an interesting alignment. This is your third baseman, Gilmer Sanchez, playing over. Usually that's a position a step away from that third base line where you play no doubles. A lot of base hits will be given up in that 5.5 hole that we talk about. We almost like to see them pinch that area a little bit. The left fielder is playing relatively deep. I still think Marwin's able to beat that throw home.
Palka has a strong arm in left, but it is erratic. 3-2, Soria.
Wow, that's an interesting finish.
Is that his reaction to the call, or that's how he finished?
Maybe that landing leg gave out on him a little bit. Recoiled.
Many have stayed on this Thursday night. 34,955 in attendance.
You can't leave on these guys.
And they are looking for some more Bregman walk-off magic. Ball 4, the bases are loaded with nobody out, and the reigning AL MVP due. For this night, Bregman was satisfied passing the baton.
They're not going to expand to try and do damage. He's going to let the guy do it behind him. Jose Altuve earlier in this ball game got a fastball on the inside third and punished it off the railroad tracks. Doesn't need to quite do that much, even though it would look good on the highlight reel. Simple base hit right here puts this game away. Jabbing to catch A.J. Hinch talking to the base runners at first and second. Telling them, you know, be careful out there, extend that lead, try and break up a double play or potential outs in front of them, but they're meaningless right now. The entire focus of the Chicago White Sox is on that runner at third base. Runners at second and third are meaningless.
Infield in. Chance of MVP. Reigning throughout Minute Maid Park. Outfield in shallow as well. Ball 1. Altuve has faced Soria 5 times. He has a sacrifice fly and a double. 1 for 5. He's looking for a deep enough fly ball here. or hit number 117 on the season. I'll take either one.
Infield in, the outfield playing extremely shallow.
Tip 1-2. Astros had one walk-off in every series in the last homestand. It showed you the two from Bregman getting the Rays and the Blue Jays. Carlos Correa also walked one off against the Royals in the 12th inning. Altuve looking for his first walk-off of the season. Altuve can't get the job done. Yuli Gurriel, who leads all of baseball in hitting with runners in scoring position, waits on deck. Swing and a miss. Story able to get a big strikeout for the first out.
Sliders have been an issue for Jose Altuve. Saw him swinging a couple out there in that Tampa Bay series. Saw him chase right here in a big spot.
Now Yuli coming in batting .412 with runners in scoring position, the best in the American League. Bases loaded, one out.
Same defensive configuration, infield in, outfield in.
Right.
Pitches on that right arm.
There's a base hit into right field. Astros win 4-3. Yuli Gurriel wins the game.
Just had a feeling it was eventually going to happen. They create so much traffic out there, whether it be a walk, base hit, but just continually put pressure on the opposing pitcher, especially late in games.
Fourth consecutive series at home that the Astros have a walk-off victory, and 3 in the last homestand, and now they get one to start this 11-game homestand. Yuli, the king with runners in scoring position, gets the job done. Julia, take it away.
Thanks a lot. George is celebrating here. I said La Pina, and you said he gets it done. Do you have any doubt in your mind there in that situation with the guys coming up that you guys are going to get the winning one or not?
Here it comes. We're celebrating the fact that I got a hit. No, you know, I mean, with Jose and Gurriel, especially Evan, you know, I didn't have a doubt in my mind. I mean, that's a heck of an AB right there by Kemp and Marwin, and then Breggs with a huge walk. It's a good team win for us.
You said celebrating a hit, but it's such a big one tonight. Thank you, Gene, for the assist there. In tying up this game, what are you trying to do in that event?
Trying to hit the guy in from third. You know, I understand that things haven't been going great and all that good stuff, but you know, you're always one at bat away, and the guy on the third base right there, I had to get him in, you know, whether that was a bloop, a blast, you know, a hit, you know, I understand that I got to get him in right there, and I was able to.
You look straight into the dugout, though, a big smile on your face. You know your teammates have your back. What is it like to have that support? It's
awesome. You know, I think, you know, our team's a family, and you know, we play for each other, we play for one another, and we all have our backs. No, it's always fun to play at home, and you've got a long stretch here, but this is one way to kick it off, and Justin Verlander on the mound. What about just this win for you guys tonight? It's huge, you know, for us to come, you know, to have the lead, and then to come back off a good team over there. You know, those guys play hard, they don't quit, and you know, they can score runs. So, you know, for us to get the first game is big. Congratulations, George. Thank you. No dry off. George Springer tying up this one, and eventually it is won with a Yuli walk-off hit. Don't go anywhere. Todd Callis will be right back.